Hey everyone, welcome back. And this is my review of Higurashi Kai, Episode 5. A lot of stuff happened in this episode, damn. So, first off, we get the death of Rika, of course. Now, I want to talk about that real quick because I honestly, for a while there, thought one of two things was going to happen. That they were either going to pull a complete 180 and she actually wasn't going to die this time around, or that she would, but she would die in a different way that we've seen before. Because we've seen her die in two ways before. We've seen her die by literally cutting her head up with that fucking knife in front of Shion. And we also seen her die due to the crows basically munching on her body. Okay. And that's the way that she died this time around. So yeah, they didn't really pull any 180s with us at all. They really did show it. So yeah, so people say that Season 2 doesn't have any gore. Well, there you go. There's your gore for Season 2. Anyways, though, we also got the Great Hinamizawa disaster, actually, which was talked about in Episode 1 and of Season 2. And that's something that I honestly didn't expect to get so soon. At all. It came out around really soon. That's not really a complaint, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, though, that it came around way sooner than I actually thought that it was going to. Okay. So yeah, I actually kind of like it too, and what exactly the Great Hinamizawa disaster is and what caused it is still a mystery, okay? It's still a mystery, but as far as we know, well, we know for a fact that Satoko is dead. She died at the very end of the episode. She was basically the only survivor, supposedly, and she died at the end of the episode, although we found out from episode 1 that Rena is still a survivor of it, and she's the true only survivor of the disaster, okay? As far as we know, Shion, Mion, and Keiichi, as well as all their other classmates, are all dead. But we still don't know what the Great Hinamizawa disaster was, though. And at first, I didn't even realize that was what it was. I thought it was maybe just like a raid on the school or something, and that the students, including the main characters, weren't actually dead, but they were just like traumatized from it or something, or passed out in a coma or something like that. But no, I believe they are actually supposed to be dead. Who knows? Maybe next episode will prove me wrong with that. All we know for sure is that Rika is dead, and that Satoko is dead. Unfortunately, because I really enjoyed this episode mainly because of how much it really gave Satoko the spotlight. Same with last episode. Really, Satoko's my second favorite character in the series. I was really glad she was finally starting to get some of the spotlight, and then of course she had to die. Go figure, right? I mean, I'm not mad that she died in general because obviously this series doesn't care about killing off its main characters. Clearly, because Keiichi, the main character of the entire series, died in at the end of 5 of the 6 fucking arcs in the first season. So clearly, you know, the series is not afraid of killing off main characters. I get that at this point, okay? Alright, but I'm just saying that I was really happy to finally see Satoko get pushed to the spotlight, and now she's dead, of course. Now, I'm not sure if next episode is actually going to pick up where this episode left off, or if it's going to pick up where episode 1 of the season 2 left off. Because I'm assuming that after episode 1, they're basically just doing a flashback of the Great Hinamizawa disaster. I'm not sure if next episode is going to go back to the present, or if it's going to pick up where this left off, or where this episode left off, or if it's going to start in a completely different time whatsoever, you know, like altogether, okay? But either way, I thought this was a very enjoyable episode. I think pretty soon here we might actually get some more insight on the Great Hinamizawa disaster. That's what I'm hoping for, at least, because I really want to see more of it, because like it seems to be like the centerpiece of all of the tragedy in this series. The Great Hinamizawa disaster does. And that's why I really want to get more on it, because of how important that it seems to be. Rika was obviously like one of the biggest things, and she is dead now, although considering this is Higurashi, she might not stay dead for very long. But that being said, the Great Hinamizawa disaster and Rika are obviously connected in some way. Again, we don't have any idea what it is so far, whether it's aliens, whether it's a virus, whether It's just the three great families cooking up some bullshit, like, or if it's anything else, we have no idea. But anyways, I very much did enjoy this episode, mainly for Satoko, but also because since the Great Hinamizawa disaster did happen in this episode, it looks like that we're going to finally get some actually answers on it. That's all I want is answers, seriously. I want this to be explained to me now. So anyways, overall, I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. See you after, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.